What is going on, guys? This is Cal with the Bourbon Kingpin channel. How you guys been, man? I know that I just posted a Wild Turkey video, so now I'm gonna hit you guys with the boom Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. About to hit you guys with that, but before we get into that, I want to thank you guys for leaving all the comments that you left on the last video and sharing the last video and subscribing from that last video. I truly appreciate it so much. Let's keep running up the numbers on them. And I totally forgot about the giveaway last video, but I'm giving away blends at 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving out a blends, and I'm thinking about doing a Weller Special Reserve for the 250 subscriber mark. So once I get to 250 subscriber mark, I give out either a Weller Special Reserve or I wanna say an Eagle Rare. I wanna say Eagle Rare, but I know that's probably gonna be super hard for me to find. Hell, the Weller Special Reserve is gonna be hard for me to find as well too, because I ain't even got it. But I know a place that got it, and I'm trying to talk them down on the price. But I could definitely make a few calls about the Eagle Rare as well. But I definitely know I can get my hands on the blends. I know that for a fact, and I already got that for you guys. I already got it. Everything is secured on that front. But I want to give out a Weller Special Reserve for it for the 250, and then let's say we're gonna do fuck it for the 500. Let's do an Eagle Rare. I'm gonna speak it into existence. 500 Eagle Rare. So we're giving that for 250 Weller Special Reserve, 500 Eagle Rare, 1,000 of blends. So basically, what I'm saying is, for the first couple of subscribers, we giving out pretty much the Buffalo Trace distillery. But that's okay. That's okay. That is just all right, right? So, like this video, subscribe to the channel, head to my Instagram, Bourbon Kingpin on Instagram. Head over there and follow me on there and send me a DM and let me know you locked there. So when I do the giveaway, that's how I'm gonna contact you through Instagram. I'm gonna contact you through Instagram and everything else. I'm gonna go ahead and pick from the subscriber list that I have. I'm gonna put everybody in that little generator, and I'm just gonna pick from there. All right. So without any further ado, let's get into the bourbon. So the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. It was a hard one to find for a lot of people, including myself. I had found the regular Joseph Magnus very early on in my bourbon hunting, situation. Found that very early on. And then I found the Murray's Club. That was like very shortly after finding it. And then I went on a drought on seeing this Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend for damn near a year. I couldn't find it nowhere. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody wanted to get it. Everybody could not have this bottle. And the funny thing is, my barber used to see it all the time. And he kept passing on it. And as soon as he was ready to go buy it, he couldn't even find it. And so it was just weird for me, like about, I want to say 2 weeks ago, to walk into the liquor store and they had everything behind the counter and they had the whole lineup. The regular Joseph Magnus, the Murray Hills Club, and this guy all ready to purchase, and it was like several bottles deep for each one. I want to say it was at least about 6 bottles of this Joseph Magnus sitting on the shelf. So it was weird. And then We had they had the Elijah Craig sitting over there as well too. Both of them this year, both years, both bottles for this year released. They had them sitting on the shelf as well too. So you could have just knocked everything out in one sweep if you really wanted to. But it is what it is. So you guys know how we do reviews on this channel. We try it on the rocks and then we try it neat. I had this bourbon already. I tried it. I was very impressed by it. Um, I understand what's the hype about it, but is the price point is right on it? And I'm gonna tell you no. The price point is not right on this bottle. 200 is very fucking steep for this bottle, and I don't understand why it's $200. Um, I would say this bottle should run you at least 150. I can give it that 150 at least. You know what I'm saying? Because the Calumet 16 is roughly around about that 150, and that bottle is just as good. So I have to put it in the same category as the Calumet 16. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the tasting. And yes, I did pay $200 for the bottle. So I get that the notes of plum, some plum, like when you, and also some figs, like when you open up a pack of fig bars, you get that smell. That's what I get off of it. Um, Definitely a strong tobacco, but it's a cigar blend, of course, right? So they got to give you that tobacco note. You know what I'm saying? Let's go in for the taste. Ooh, definitely spicy. All the spices, and it's just attacking your taste buds. Just pop, 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 pop. You know, all that. Very, very rich, bold, some dark fruit, nice little oak finish on the back end. This is worth it. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Oh man, just the proof on this. It says 58.96. I want to say that's roughly around 120. I want to say. I'm not quite sure. It's hard for me to remember those proofs when they got them down like that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh man. 124. 124 proof. That's what this guy is. It's pretty good. At 124 proof, that's pretty freaking fucking amazing. I gotta give it that one. I believe the actual retail price for this, by the way, is 175. What stores are jacking them up? You know what I'm saying? And I I couldn't even see it being 175. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be at that 150. To be honest with, it should be at 150. It's definitely $150 bourbon. That's definitely what I get from it. It's nowhere near 175. Out of the door with taxes close to 200. Hell no. This is not that. This is not that bottle. So we shouldn't be trying to put it in that category. But 18 years aged and all that other stuff. So maybe I just don't know. Like I feel like this is just me. I feel like the distilleries know that bourbon is very hype right now. and they've been missing out on some money because they know they couldn't keep up with the demand of the blends, the Eagle Rares, all the Wellers. You know what I'm saying? That Heaven Hills. You know, all those big names that used to be around because they didn't make enough production of it. So now they're trying to catch up with it, and the bottles are overpriced. And then they get to the stores, and the stores know that us bourbon fans want the shit, so they're gonna get their cut off of it as well too. So they're gonna jack the price up as well too. So I think the distilleries, the people that's pricing it over there at the distilleries and whatnot, should keep that in mind when they're pricing these bottles to keep them at a somewhat reasonable price. And I understand that, you know, they've been aged for like the Master Keep aged for damn near 24 years, you know what I'm saying? So the price gotta match that age, and you know what I'm saying, the process that took along with it and everything else. Totally get it. But if you want to give it out to the consumer and knowing that the stores is gonna jack the prices up, you know that the shit is in high demand. But you also know that inflation is a bitch, and you know the store's gonna jack the price up for the consumer. Keep it at a somewhat decent price, so when it gets to the stores, the consumers can still be able to purchase it. That's just how I feel about a lot of shit with the bourbon, you know, that's out. But, you know, I'm gonna get off my soapbox and let's get back to the bottle. But all in all, this is a damn good bourbon. I gotta get it 9.5 on the nose. I mean, on neat. Let's try it on the rocks real quick. That is so fucking nice and pleasant to drink on the rocks. Oh my god. It's kind of like I was drinking some type of like, I want to say, like some type of tea almost. With the ice being dilated in there and everything else, and let it been sitting for a while as I went on that whole rant about the pricing of bourbon. um, it was just like nice and rich and bold still. Even by sitting on rocks, you know, it being diluted from the ice and the water and everything else is still very mouth filling and tasteful. Still coat your mouth like a nice buttery biscuit would, you know. All in all, this bottle is wow. So on the rocks, I'm gonna give it a 9. Neat, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. If you can find a bottle and you've been wanting it and it's for $200, go ahead and snag it up. I mean, even though I said what I said about the price, it's still worth to have, especially if you got the whole lineup like I do. It's worth to have it. It's worth to try it. It's worth to share it with your buddies, and you know, and everything else. So I say, go ahead, grab a bottle, enjoy it, and everything else. That is it for this one. Remember to like and share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you can get a chance to win either Weller Special Reserve, Eagle Rare, or blends. Hey, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. We're gonna do Weller, Special Reserve, Eagle Rare, with blends. We're gonna do that. I got some pretty decent connects, so I can pretty much try to get any bottle that I want. I know it's gonna come with a price that I'm not willing to pay for my personal self, like trying to get it close to retail. But if I'm gonna do a giveaway, I'm willing to pay an extra, you know, the extra price for it, just so you guys can have it and you know and be able to enjoy it and whatnot. Hell, I might have to buy 2 bottles of the Eagle Rare and the fucking Special Reserve for myself, and that's probably the justification of buying something over over MSRP for myself. But as a bourbon hunter, we know we try to get it for the cheapest price possible, close to retail as possible. So, but for the giveaway, I'm willing to spend a little extra for you guys, all right? And, you know, and for the channel as well, too. So, either way it goes, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to your boy. Until then, much love.